All right, this is a lesson I want to do about the Israelite Gentiles or the Gentiles. The misconception of the New Testament is that if you are a Gentile, is a non-Israelite, and if you believe that you're right, that's all. It's sadly mistaken. They're not the only type of Gentiles. You have Israelite Gentiles. Yes, the Israelites who are Gentiles. Why are they called Gentiles? Because guess what? They're in a Gentile state of mind. They're thinking like a Gentile, they're acting like a Gentile. So, guess what? They're called Gentiles. You want to act like the other nations? Most High made it to where you even look like the other nations. Now, the Most High had Israel get split up. Or Israel was split up into northern kingdom and to the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom consisted of Ephraim. The southern kingdom consisted of Judah. Now, what happened is after the split occurred, there was two kings, a king of the northern kingdom, king of the southern kingdom. They were warring at each other. Mosai calls that division. And what happened is the northern kingdom start going off, like hella off. The southern kingdom were more inclined to keeping the laws, even though they were being hypocrites. They did a better job of keeping the laws. Jeroboam was freestyling, making up his own stuff, making priests out of the Gadites, creating his own holy days, because all the nations had to go to Jerusalem, and Jerusalem was occupied by the southern kingdom. So they weren't messing with the northern kingdom, so they couldn't come down to hold the high holy days. So it got to a point, you read in Hosea chapter 1, he got pissed off at them. This is Hosea chapter 1. It says, "And the word of Yahweh came unto Hosea, son of Beri, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel, the beginning of the word of Yahweh by Hosea. And Yahweh said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land have committed great whoredom, departing from Yahweh. So he went and took Gomer, the daughter of Diblaim, which conceived and bare him a son. And Yahweh said unto him, Call his name Jezreel, for yet a little while I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, and will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel." Now, does that mean he's about to kill them all? No. The kingdom was going to be completely over. You were not going to have kings reigning in succession. 70 AD is when we were taken down as a nation. But the northern tribe, they already had their 70 AD way before 70 AD. Their 70 AD was the Assyrian captivity. 2 Kings, the 17th chapter and 18th chapter. That's their 70 AD. Verse 5, "And it shall come to pass at that day that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And she conceived again and bare a daughter, and God said unto him, Call her name Lo-Ruhamah, For I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by Yahweh their God, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen. Now when she had weaned Loruma, she conceived and bare a son. Then said God, call his name Loami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God. So, if he's not a God to somebody and you're not his people, what are you? You're a Gentile. So this was said to who? Specifically, to the house of Israel. So this is how they became Gentiles. Most High got pissed off with them, got fed up, and said, "Hey man, I'm done with y'all. I'm rocking with the house of Judah." That's what happened. So while they became Gentiles, that still did not mean that they weren't descendants, physical descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Most High stopped dealing with them. They became Gentiles, but they yet and still descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So those are your set of Gentiles there. So while they're Gentiles, and you read in the New Testament, they're starting to be called Gentiles. Paul refers to them as Gentiles. But they are what? The Israelites, who are descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, of the house of Israel, that were cast off according to the prophecy of Hosea, the first chapter, when they were called not his people, and I will not be your God. It's not that difficult. Don't make it more harder than what it is. The Most High just stopped dealing with them. However, that's why that wild olive branch is allowed to be grafted in. Because guess what? Let me get that. It should be Jeremiah 11 and 16, or 11 and 16, I believe. Jeremiah 11 verse 16. Yahweh called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tumult. He hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken. Verse 17. For Yahweh of hosts, that planted thee, hath pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves, to provoke me to anger in offering incense to Baal. So that olive tree being cast off is talking about Israel and Judah. That's why you go into Romans chapter 11. They have a chance to be grafted back in. Those are the Gentiles. Now, that's why you got some prophecies where it sounds like the Most High is saving the Gentiles, and other prophecies sound like the Most High is getting rid of the Gentiles, getting ready to destroy the Gentiles. And let me say this. Just because you are descendants of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, if you're not in this truth, if you're not following out the law of his commandments, you might as well be a Gentile. Because that's how the Most High looks at you. You're a Gentile. I don't know you. You act like the other nations, and because you basically are the other nations. You eating pork, rattlesnake, coon, having sex with women on their period, all types of evil. You're a Gentile. The Most High doesn't like that. So this is about coming back to the Heavenly Father and repenting, acknowledging your wicked ways, and making sure that the Most High, He sees that you're making sincere effort, so you can ultimately get saved from the ICBMs, or these arrows, also known as these missiles. Because we're all trying to get salvation. We're all trying to get that penny. We don't want to be that one that when the missiles come, and everybody's getting beamed up, we just left down. You don't want to be part of that party. So you got to do what? Forsake this world. So the Gentiles of the New Testament that Paul is speaking to are the northern tribes. It's not that deep. Don't make it too much difficult. And on that note, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakudash. Double honors to the elders, G. Mr. Well. Peace, salutations, and shalom.